Hello and welcome. I am Gina Bulow. I am from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Oh my goodness, I've been having a hard time with my words this morning or this afternoon already. And welcome to today's live. It's Monday's Create. Now, I was supposed to be live this morning and I'll get into why I had to change some of those. So today we're going to do those 3 cards for the class, and I'm going to show you what's all coming up for the month of February. If you're on, say hi, tell me where you're coming from. I've missed you guys. It's been a little bit since I've been on. Life has kept me busy, and yeah, so I'm just going to make sure we're where we're supposed to be. And we will get going then. Hello, Quinn from Minnesota. How are things by you? Looks like we're okay and we're live. So I'm kind of gonna get into things here. And Mary, welcome. Karen, Vonda. Oh, yay, ladies. I'm glad you found me today as I've had to switch things. So a little bit of what's happening in my world. I have not talked too much about things. Kind of wanted to make sure everything fell into place and didn't want to be disappointed. Jeannie, welcome from Cincinnati. So lots happening in my life. Today's things kind of got messed around. I've been doing a lot of physical therapy. Body, I don't know if I hit the magic age or what, but this last year has kind of had some ups and downs, and I'm doing lots of physical therapy, and part of that physical therapy is my hands, and so we're working to alleviate some of that, and so I can continue doing what I love, which is doing hair and creating with all of you. So working with that, and that has kind of slowed me down a little bit in my process. But another thing that's been going on in our life, and this is really great, but I've kind of held off on sharing the news. Christine knew, and some of you may have heard a little bit over the grapevine, but I haven't talked too much about it. But we are buying a home, so we are super excited. It's been a long journey. Some of you kind of know the story of what's happened, and some of you don't, so I'll kind of give you a little backstory. Hello, Deanne. Welcome. We had sold our house back right before COVID hit, and where we decided to stay didn't work out, and it kind of all snowballed right around COVID, and we kind of became homeless and jobless and trying to educate our kids, and it was a really tough time, and that is where the Bertrams came in. And oh gosh, I said I wasn't gonna cry, but they took us in during a very difficult time, and as much as things were hard, it was truly a blessing for us. The life that they gave us, the family they gave us, has truly, we've been blessed. So anyways, so the journey to the house has been long. Not only some of those roadblocks, but as a lot of you know, the housing market has not been kind. We have put many offers on homes and have not gotten them. So 2 days before Christmas, we got the call on a house that we thought they didn't accept our offer. They didn't like it. And 2 days before Christmas, our realtor called us and said they accepted our offer. So my kids are super excited. We're going to be still in Fond du Lac, but we are going to actually be on the outskirts. We have a couple acres. The kids will be able to run and be free, and it'll be nice and quiet. And our little guy is hoping he'll have some chickens. So yeah, so it's an exciting time. We actually close on our house this Friday. And you know, we had a few assembly blocks. We didn't know if it was going to happen or not. So yeah, that's been going on. So I kind of have been MIA, and just so caught up in everything and working with the escape that we have. And I just want to say thank you to the ladies. Some of you sent out some cards to me and thanking me for my display. Deanne, your card really touched me. So thank you very, very much. I appreciate all of you guys and all of your support. So I have lots of stuff coming on. Some of it I have switched, but you know, that technology thing is a little hard for me. And I just, it's hard for me to do some of it because I'm kind of slower at it than other stuff. So I haven't been in communication a lot. So I apologize. But I know some of you have seen stuff on the schedules. So I added more stuff this year. And so I'm really excited about that. And I just ask for a little patience over the next month as, you know, I had talked about like, okay, do I stop stamping right now until we get in the house? And my husband's like, no, you're finally doing this. You're enjoying this. This is a good thing for you. And we agreed that I would continue stamping during the move. I don't know what I'm thinking, but we're going to do it and we're going to get through it. And, just know that like today's class, I didn't advertise for it or anything, but I am offering kits and I'm going to leave that open for the next 2 weeks. So that puts us at like around the 10th of February. So if you want these kits for today, let me know. And I'm going to try to we move in Friday, but then we have a lot of things to do to the house to get it ready, and then moving in furniture and actually moving in the second weekend in February. So I'm kind of going to push off getting those kits out to you until then. So like I said, if anyone wants the kits, let me know. And I also have a class this Saturday. It is in person. I better double check. I have my dates and stuff all messed up. So I am doing the February Stamp-A-Stack this Saturday, right? Saturday's I'm looking at the wrong thing. Saturday is the 3rd. Okay. I don't have my, yeah, Saturday the 3rd, 10 to 2, it's in person. And at 3 o'clock, I will go live here and do that. So speaking of that, I will show you the cards for that. Where are they? Right here. Okay, so I'm gonna flip you guys over. Okay, so you are going to get with this, I have one card that I forgot to finish putting together. I got it started. You're going to make 16 cards. So we're gonna have 4 designs and guys, math is hard right now. Okay, so you're gonna have 4 cards with 4 designs and you're gonna make 16. So you're gonna make 4 of each, right? 4 and 4. Yeah, 4 and 4 is 16. Okay, so here we go, guys. Here are our 4 cards. We have a label. So that here, we'll start like this. I'm a little fumbled right now, guys. So we have this beautiful card, little butterfly. You're going to get a sheet of these butterflies, and that'll go to make your 4 cards with that. Pack of DSP, you're gonna get ribbon, and you're gonna get the purple gems. So all of that is included, and it's $55 plus shipping, okay? This is one of the other card designs. So we got a little Dutch doors kind of going on here. Okay, this one's simple, but oh man, so pretty. DSP in this is so pretty. And for all you purple lovers out there, I know, Karen Wetstein, I know you're a purple lover. You will love these cards. So this card is supposed to have, I haven't decided, I'm not sure. You guys can tell me what you think while we're on here. It's supposed to have a label and ribbon like this, and then it flips open, but I've been messing around with different labels, and I'm not sure what I'm not loving. So I might just go to a circle. Circle always works nice with this, but then we flip it open like this. So those are the 4 cards for that class. So you can reach out to me, and if you want kits, I will mail those kits out a little bit later. But for those who want to join me Saturday, you can let me know as soon as you can if you would like to attend. Okay, so that's that class. Then Wednesday, February 7th, we have techniques class. Technique class, we're going to be focused on the brayer, and you will be learning different techniques for that one. So we have this card where we've embossed paper and done some brayering. This is making like a blended background and putting it on DSP. This one was fun. This one I used saran wrap on the brayer, and we get this yellow background here. And the guitar card is made with rubber bands on the brayer. So we're gonna do all of those techniques. That's on Wednesday the 7th. The cost, let me get my cheat sheet out. Okay, the cost for the technique class, all 4 cards, is $20. I had to like read that a lot. 20 plus mailed. So reach out if you want kits for that. Okay, then we have February scrapbook page, and that is on Wednesday the 21st. Kits are 22, I believe. Let me double check. 24, okay? Some of the prices have changed, so I've updated some of that. So here are our 2 layouts. I don't know, I can't get the, here we go. I'm getting it, you guys. Okay, so this is page 1, and this is using the hot air balloons. And then this is page 2. So we got a little bit of rainbow. I'll show you a neat trick on how to make the sky. And you will need your own 12 by 12 white cardstock, okay? And I also have coming up, but I don't have the cards finished, and we changed the date. I was supposed to have it last weekend, and with everything going on, I just couldn't get it done. But I had brought a couple of the cards. So I'm doing a card buffet, and the card buffet is going to focus on sale-a-bration cards. So there's going to be 6 different cards. Those of you who are coming in person, the class is, I believe the class we changed it to Friday the 16th will be online live at, I believe, 4 o'clock. And then I will do an in-person on Sunday morning from 10 to 2. 6 cards, 6 different designs, all using sale-a-bration items, and they'll be kind of just all occasions. And so for that, those who are in person, you can order what you want. So you're going to be able to choose if you want 3 cards, 4 cards, 5 cards, or 6 cards, and what design. Here are 2 of the cards for it so far. So we have these 2. There will be a jungle animals one, a tool guys one. There is a bird. We have some bird DSP. We'll be using that. And one more. I don't remember what that one is. So like I said, those 6 cards, that date was changed from last weekend to Friday the 16th, and then Sunday morning from 10 to 2. Okay, so basically what I have done is added a few more classes. So I added this Monday Create class, kind of going to be just your monthly class. We're going to make 3 cards and go from there. So today's cards are these 3 cards.
Hi, Gina.
Hello, look at Janet's here, you guys.
Hi.
There she is.
Am I there? How's it going?
It's going.
Okay, I will let you get back
All
to
right, thank you.
beautiful cars.
Thanks. And then we're going to make this little toolbox kind of card here, but it folds flat, so it's like a traditional card. Okay, so we have that. So I have the Monday Create class that I've added, and I've also added like monthly extras. So the card buffet was a monthly extra, and that was supposed to be in January, but moved it to this month. And then also this month was the Stamp a Stack that is this weekend. Is the Cradle Stamp one? I didn't have the Cradle Stamp for the card buffet. She just left. Jana just left. So would you like to see that one as a card, Karen? That would be the question. If you would, I would do a card with that. So it's not too late to do that. So let me know if that interests you or not. What was I saying? So I added the card create. I still have the technique class that I will do once a month, and the scrapbook page class. And then, like I said, I've added some monthly extras. In March, I'm looking to do 2 samplers. I thought it would be fun to do, I'm gonna kind of just flip you guys around. I thought it would be fun to do 2 samplers, and I was kind of thinking, my first thoughts for Mother's Day and Father's Day, and since we have the tool bundle, the Trusty tools, I thought that would be a really fun little sampler to make. And then I'm thinking I want to do the perennial the painted lavender set, and then we'd have a guy one and a female one, and then we'll do that in the class. We'll do both of them. So Karen, I will get you a baby card then. We'll add that to the sale-a-bration set. So so that's what I have coming up. And that one, the sampler, I believe, is going to be March 10th, and that's a Saturday. So and I'm offering some classes, so the monthly create and the monthly extras are going to be offered both online and in person. And the in-person classes will still be held at the Hive, and I'm still doing my lives here at the Hive. I think I'll be a little bit yet before I can move into my own world of technology. Like I said, technology is hard. Those of you, I know a couple of you have reached out. I have to get back to you by email. If you guys try to contact me with kind of all of this, and you don't hear from me, send me another message again. With all the craziness, I might forget, and we have just had tons of emails coming in with all of the house stuff. So just send me another message or something, just to keep it at the top or whatever. So I'm a little behind on those kinds of things. And my phone is actually, some of you know I've been having some problems. I'm still having those same problems. I have too much on my phone. I've maxed out the amount of storage that I can have on my phone. And sometimes I will click on something to read it and it just disappears. So that happens to me too. So like I said, if you don't hear back from me, please reach out again, okay? So I think that I'm all caught up. Does anyone have any questions before we get stamping? Welcome, Marie, all the way from Washington. Glad to see you this morning, or this afternoon. See, I'm confused because I was supposed to be here this morning. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I will try to get an updated schedule, some emails. I might just have to send out some class photo, like a generic. Usually Kelly will get me a nice display, and Chris and I will create an event and do all that, and things might just be a little bit simpler right now if I just send out a quick email to people. So if you're not on my email list, let me know, and I will get you on that. And like I said, I will try to get onto that. So let's get stamping. So the first card we're going to do today is our Trusty tool. Okay. And here's all our parts and pieces. And for this set, we used, I forget what this one is. I think it's called Metal something. So this was the embossing folder I used to get this background here. And I pulled in beautiful balloons to have as a birthday sentiment. So those are the extras that I used. And just need some black ink. So we have our card base. Our card base is 4 1/4 by 10 1/2, okay? And on that 10 1/2 side, we have scored at a 1/2 inch. Here, we'll do this. I'm gonna burnish my edges here. So we have a 1/2 inch, 1 3/4 inch, 3 3/4, and 5, okay? And this is our card base. And we have another piece that makes, so our card, I gotta get in the camera right here. Our card folds like this and then folds flat. So we have another flap to make here. And this flap is 3 by 5, and it is scored again at a 1/2 inch and 1 3/4. Okay, so those are the two basic parts to the card. Okay, so now we just put our card together. So I'm going to start by adding all of my DSP and cardstock. So then I believe this was, we're using Poppy Parade. This is basic gray. Poppy Parade, I believe, is 4 1/8 by 4 1/8. And then we have a piece of the Trusty Tools DSP. Now remember, the Trusty Tools DSP is a sale-a-bration item. So now is the time to get it. You have till the end of February to get some of this. I'm kind of out of the camera a little bit. Let's see if I'm gonna put this down first before I end up with glue everywhere. Let's see if I can, there, that's a little bit better. How's that, you guys? I'm moving it all over. Oh, the arm wants to keep. Keep sliding. I just gotta remember to stay in the screen. Okay, so this is gonna be our top piece here. So we'll glue that down. So what has everyone else been up to? How's the weather been for everyone? We had quite the snowstorm here in Wisconsin, and I'm sure in many other parts. Michigan, how did you guys fare? My Michigan and Minnesota peeps, how did you do? Okay, so I also have a piece of Poppy here that is 2 7/8 by 3 1/8, and then this piece here is our smoky slate, and it's 2 3/4 by 3. Okay, so we have that, and then we have a strip for the bottom here. Let's see, 4 1/8 by 1 7/8, and then our DSP is 4 by 1 3/4. The sun actually peeked up for a little bit around here. Actually kind of nice. So I want to make sure I put all my pieces in the right spots. So you have this bigger strip right here. That is where our tape measure is going to go. And these two are going to be kind of hidden, okay? So now I'm going to take a piece. I have this piece on and I have this piece on. Take a piece of my tear tape here, and we're going to put that right along the top here. Oh, Deanne, you've had lots of cancellations. Yeah, the weather has not been kind to a lot of areas. My girlfriend was here from Maine. She had a family member getting married, and they were supposed to get 2 feet one day, plus the storm that was coming from our way. So, yikes. Okay, so now that I have my piece of tear tape, I'm going to fold that 1/2 inch piece over. And now we have, we've made our first little box. Mary, you've had 30 to 40 degrees the last several days. That's where we're headed, and the snow is finally melting. Yeah, we had a lot of really thick ice for a couple days that the roads here were really kind of crappy. Okay, so now you need this additional piece, and you're going to adhere your poppy with your smoky slate on that piece. Okay. And we're going to put a piece of tear tape up here on that 1/2 inch slot. So I am going to center this. So I've got this entire flap folded over, and I'm centering it and leaving about the same from up here to down here. Okay, so that when it opens, so it looks like it's straight. Now I'm going to add some pop-ups on the back. Actually, no, I'm just going to glue it. So I just took and put a little bit of liquid glue at the edge there. And now this is all flat here, okay? And then, now we've created our little box, or boxes. That's how I call it, little boxes here, okay? So then, the Trusty tools have framelits. So you get a pencil, a hammer, and this was all cut out of the DSP. There's all sorts of different tools. So I've made 3 of these cards now, and each one is different. So we got tape measure, hammer, and a wrench, right? Pliers, screwdriver, a saw. I think the saw I had to fussy cut, and maybe the screwdriver. So there's, on this DSP, there's a whole sheet of just tools. It's really cool. It's got a drill. It's got all sorts of fun stuff, okay? So now I'm going to add these tools on. And this could be a birthday card, it could be a guy Valentine's card, whatever you want to make it. We got a brand new sheet of dimensionals, guys. And this is such a fun fold, and it's so easy to make. You can make so many different cards. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I'm gonna go like this. And we gotta stamp our, I'm gonna use You're the Most Awesome. Nice and black. I just re-inked this so my my pad is nice and juicy. I'm going to pop up our label before I put my tape measure on, because I'm going to kind of put him in a little bit, tuck him in. So I'm going to put my label slightly over this way, like that. And then I'm going to add a dimensional to our tape measure and just tuck him in the corner like so. I might move this pencil. There we go. There we go. And then we're going to use our little cork rounds. I think these are really cute. Now you do have to be careful when you use these. A lot of times I use my scissors, but you can actually cut right through the corks. So just be careful if you use your scissors. If you use your, take your pick tool, you'll probably be fine, but. So we just added a few of those, and there we go. So I have 3 of them here for you guys to see. This one I forgot to put the corks on. This must have been the one I made at the escape. So here we go. Take your tools, find your guy, and send them a cool card. So it could be happy anniversary, happy birthday, whichever. And then for your back, we are going to take our, we're going to put a layer of Poppy Parade and glue that onto the back of our card. And then I chose Happy Birthday. And this is from the balloon celebrations. And then there's some little screws and nuts and bolts. And we're just gonna put those off in the corner. Like so. And there we go. We'll adhere this on to our card, and our first card is done. Yay! So, and you can do this with so many stamp sets. It's like the Perennial Garden, the Bumblebee. Oh man, I could just make cards, this card over and over again. Okay, so pack this stuff away. Next card we'll work on is our Bumblebee card. How many of you have this Bumblebee set? I gotta make our Queen Bee a card. I think I need to make a purple Bumblebee. What do you guys think? So this is a fun fold, and it's better to do this with DSP than with cardstock. You can use cardstock with this, but if you you would need to put score lines in because your cardstock is too thick. So all I did, you have a traditional card opens like so. And then we use the deckled circles, and I took 3 different sizes. This is the biggest, second. You could use 2 of the same, really, for these 2 pieces, and then a third one for my middle here, okay? So then it opens like this, okay? So we will get our base going. What is everyone up to today? Oh, I see sunshine again, yay. Okay, and with this kit, you're gonna have to be careful. You're gonna have 2 pieces of petal pink and 2 pieces of white. One is going to be, so your petal pink is going to be bigger for the inside and small, your white piece will be a little bit smaller, and vice versa. We're using a white border on the outside and your petal pink will be smaller. So just remember that when you're doing your card, okay? So this is the pieces that will go on the outside. I'm going to stamp Happy Valentine's Day, or how about You'll Always Be the One for Me? Let's do that, guys. I haven't used that one, or I don't think. Oh, I put that on the outside, haha. So let's put Happy Valentine's Day. Where is it though? Uh-oh, here it is. What's everyone doing? What's everyone been up to? January is kind of a, at least here up north, it is kind of a boring time. Hello, Rosie. You know, not a lot going on unless you like winter stuff. I don't know where January always goes for me. I think the escape comes and I'm so busy with the escape, and I've done a presentation and a display every year that Christine has had the escape, and it's tax time for me. I have to get taxes done by the end of the month, so I always stay busy with that kind of stuff. Now I'm going to take my other circle here and take my other sentiment, You'll Always Be the One for Me. And I will stamp that right away. And we're using, this is Sweet Sorbet with petal pink and of course our basic white. Okay. And what do we want to stamp on the inside? That's the question. We could do Love You or You're as Sweet as Honey. How about You're as Sweet as Honey? Hello, Polly. Welcome. You're as sweet as honey. Here we go. Oh, Karen, you're working hard today. You're cutting cardstock for Christine. I should send mine over too. Just kidding. You won't know what to do. You'll be too busy. I'm sure you're too busy as it is, right? Okay, so we have You're as Sweet as Honey. And we'll tuck that in right there. Oh, I like the font on here. It's really pretty. Okay, and how about we'll put some hearts. And we'll do the hearts in our petal pink. Ooh, it's not sunny by you? Well, maybe it's coming. I see some clouds on one side, but I see sun on the other side. So maybe it's coming, Karen. Keep your fingers crossed. There we go. We got some cute little hearts. Okay. See, now did I mess up my pieces, you guys? Well, let's see. I needed one for scraps, so Okay, I think I'm good. All right, so how did I do this again? Here we go. We're gonna put our white piece down. She keeps you from being bored. I bet she does. At any time I can call her and she'll be so busy she doesn't know what she's doing. And then you get volunteered. So if you stay too long or you say you're bored, she will be happy to send you with some love to finish. That's the great thing about Christine. Okay, now you have to be careful when you flip your DSP over, because when I made It Must Be This card, I was just putting my card together. I was all excited, right? But this is how you know it's made with love. My containers are upside down. So I learned, double check your pattern to make sure your patterns are going the way that you want. So what we're gonna do here is you're kind of just eyeballing where you want your circles to be. Okay, we're gonna flip it over like so, and you've got, oops, you guys can't even see that. So you got a little bit of your circle hanging over the edge of your cardstock. We're just gonna take, flip it over like that, and we're gonna use some tear tape to adhere. Like I said, you can do this with cardstock, but you're gonna wanna make a score line because your cardstock is much thicker and won't bend as well as DSP. So then we got our cute little bumblebees, and we will put them about here. Once again, we'll put a piece of tear tape. Okay, so now we've made our two flaps. Pretty cute, right? And a great way to use your circles. Then I'm going to put dimensionals on half of this circle, like so. And we are going to adhere it onto the white DSP side. Okay. See, I thought I had my dimensionals. If you don't have your dimensionals over far enough, you'll see them through the back, or they'll stick to the other circles. So make sure you got them on there right. I get a little ahead of myself sometimes. So there we go. There's that. Now this part can be glued to the front of our card. Okay, so there we go. So now we're gonna make a bumblebee. I think I forgot my daffodil ink. Good thing Christine is here to save me. And we're going to stamp our bumblebee's body first. Or just see where the punch, which way the punch goes. Okay. Okay, we got a nice yellow body. Mary, you're welcome. I'm so happy I can show you what not to do. Oh, I'm really good at that. So you guys never know what I might show you not to do. I'm really good at it. When Chris and I would create cards for classes together all the time, I would get ahead of myself. I get so excited, I start just putting stuff together, and she'd always have to be, Gina, what are you doing? Oh, yep, I shouldn't have done that. So I just get so excited and I start like doing things, and I don't know, get ahead of myself. We're going to put a nice black body. Look at our bee. I should have put that up a little bit higher, but you know what? I'm going to just redo it, you guys, because I don't like it. That is the great thing. You can always redo. If your stamp sticks to your block. I'm gonna have ink all over my card, you guys, watch. It's gonna be the what not to do with Gina show pretty soon. Okay, let's try this again. We'll get this yellow out of the way. We'll close that up and get that out of the way. Well, I'm not very good at stamping today, but it'll work, right guys? Okay, so we have that. We're gonna punch him out with this, with the Bumblebee punch. Wow, this is hard today. Do you guys ever have those days where things are just hard? Okay, so here's our Bumblebee. And out, where did it go? Does anyone see? A heart came out. I know it did. There's the little one. I need the big heart though. Anyone see it? Anyone? All right, well, I will just cut a new one. Oh, it's right here in the punch yet. Okay, so we have some wings to create for our so it's these two pieces right here that makes our wings for our butterfly. So right here and right here. Okay, I'm going to take my petal pink Yes, Karen, that sounds like a great idea. We're gonna blame it on it being Monday. Oh, you guys are in store for it then. If I'm gonna show up like this on Mondays, whew, the entertainment we will have. Okay, I'm going to stamp off my heart. There we go. And then I took both pieces out. Here we go. Full strength. With the little loops there, okay? So that, oh, he needs a face, right guys? He looks kind of naked there. All right, let's do a cute little face on him. I'm gonna lose all my stamps today, guys. There we go. Super cute, right? Okay, we're gonna put a little bit of glue at the bottom of our heart. And attach our wings. Okay. Now when you put him in here, we're just gonna put him in flat. You wanna make sure that he's covered up by your circle. So he's gonna go up a little bit higher on this circle. There we go. All right, there we go. There's the front of our card. And then we will put our inside in. So are you all thinking of what you can make with circles? It was such an easy card to make, but it has a cute little fun fold with it. Okay, there's our inside, and we have one more thing to do. I almost forgot. We're going to take a piece of scrap of sweet sorbet, and we have this cute little heart. And we'll put that right there, and of course, we will add a little bit of Stella. And there we go. B card is done. You guys think? Fun, easy? Okay. So that is card number 2. Clean up my mess just a little bit here so we can have room to do our last card. Okay, our final card is the Valentine's card. We're gonna do a little bit of coloring, and we're using the Sending Love bundle. How many of you have this set or have played with it? I really like it. I don't know why, but I like all the little pieces. They're such cute little, I don't know. I just really like it. It's cute. So, all right. Got a mess going on. All right. Let's see if I try not to lose my little pieces here. We have our circle. And I'm just gonna go and grab a piece of scratch paper real quick. Hey, I found a purple pen over here, guys. Okay, so we have our, oh, I forgot my DSP, guys. All right, we'll get most of the card put together. Okay, here's our card. Cute little mailbox with a little love note in it. This is the piece of DSP that I forgot. It's probably sitting on my table. A little bit of grass here, a little love note. Okay, so first we will have our crumb cake base, and we'll fold that in half. Okay, and our corners is going to go this way. Now I have a piece of red cardstock and a piece of Flirty Flamingo that I embossed with the dots folders. Okay, that is going to be your mat. So we'll glue our mat down. Okay, and then the next layer would be this piece here, like so. And now remember, when we can paper save here, so you're not going to see this because your DSP is going to go over the top of that. So there's a piece of DSP that goes over the top of that section, okay? And then we would put ribbon over it. But since I'm missing that piece, we're going to move on. Now, the great thing, how many of you have the glass mat? I know a lot of you are demonstrators here. How many of you have used the glass mat and have used it? What are your guys' thoughts on this? I love the glass mat. I can put ink on it right away. It has measurements on it right away. You get ink on it, you just wipe it off. Same with this. I just habit to use scratch paper. But even if I were to use my alcohol markers and they go through on the glass, you just take rubbing alcohol and wipe it right off. It's not a big deal. So I'm loving this glass mat. Now remember, right now, if you haven't ordered it yet, you can only get it when you become sign up as a new demonstrator. Yes, Mary, you can still get this class. So you can get the glass mat. It comes with like a chamois and a silicone pad that goes on here. That is only for new demonstrators during sale-a-bration. I know as demonstrators, they're going to launch that at another point. We had a chance to pre-order it back in December. They took it off, so they wanted to make sure that new demonstrators were able to get this if they added this to their kit. And then it will be again available for all of us demonstrators again. So get the glass mat, guys. It's so handy. And it's a nice smooth surface. Great for stamping. Okay, so I've stamped my mailbox already, and there's a die to cut it out, okay? I'm gonna bring in, how many of you like to color? I love to color. Christine and I, when we would stamp, she usually passed the coloring off to me. She's like, you just do it. I love to color. It's something I guess I always did as a kid. I don't know. So I'm using Real Red, the Dark and Light, Pecan Pie Dark and Light, and we got a little bit of Smoky Gray, and of course our color lifter. Now, there are multiple ways to color. There is no right or wrong way to do this. I tend to like to use my darker color and then go in with my light color, and then I might go add some more dark. But that is generally what I do, and I kind of create some outlines. So where the shadows would be, you know, I kind of just do that. I feel like there would be a shadow here, but there's no right or wrong way to do this, okay? And some people like the brush end. Some people like the, I guess, more pointed end. I use both. Depends on the surface that I'm using. But most of the time, I guess, I probably prefer the brush end. And then I will take my light color now and go over my dark to blend out that line. And I like to go in circles. I think it blends it just a little bit better. And you don't have to push hard with these markers. These markers just need a gentle touch. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mimi. I'm off screen. I tried to fix it before to get it more in screen, but so I apologize. If you guys see me off screen, just let me know. So now I'm just going through and I'm just adding a few more shadows again. Like so, okay? So you're seeing some dark, you're seeing some light, and I'll go through just to blend this a little bit more in those areas, okay? All right, now I'm going to take your smoky. I grabbed the dark one here, and I'm just gonna color in this little flag here. Okay. And then we've got our dark and our light pecan. Karen, you like to color? Good deal. Anybody else like to color? How many of you hate coloring? I know there's some people that hate to color. They want nothing to do with it. We're going to color this all dark. And we'll go through with our light. I really like this pecan color. Okay, I'm gonna go through, whoops, coloring myself, guys. Add a little more. And there we go. Now you could take the color lifter if you wanted to change change it up. Maybe I will. Our mailbox is a little faded from the sun. Some of our wood here. Give it a little bit of a rustic. There you go. There's our thing. Like I said, you don't need to be perfect with this. Just depends on how you like to color. You could take one color and just color it in, and that's fine too. Okay, so there we go. Now, what I did is we're going to take two pieces of, this is like the grass that came with it, and I cut this out in Pool Party, and we're just gonna layer it on the card, okay? So I'm gonna put one layer like so, and just bring it to the bottom of my circle, okay? And I just put glue on the edge. I didn't put glue all the way over, just so I could tuck this. And then I'm bringing the second piece in, and I'm just tucking it behind. Okay, now we're gonna take our scissors, flip our circle over, and cut off the excess. okay? And the same thing with this. We're gonna pop up our mailbox here. And glue them down in the middle. Put a little bit above our circle, okay? Flip it over again. And cut off the rest, okay? And don't worry about that, you know, like my cuts are not perfect, so it doesn't look like perfect circles. It's okay because you're gonna cover up some of it with label. You got your bow here, so don't worry about it being so perfect. So what we would do here, oh, and we have our little envelope here. We got a little envelope. I've already stamped it in crumb cake and on crumb cake paper. And we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of that. And just kind of put that on top right there. And then we've got some little hearts. Those hearts that we cut out of the center of the red here. Put a little dot of glue there. And I'm going to seal it, our little envelope here, with a little red heart. Okay, so here's our card. We would put our DSP. We would put our ribbon. Like I said, I forgot my DSP. So you're gonna put your DSP over the top of your red. You're going to wrap your ribbon. We're using the crumb cake and white ribbon. That's gonna go across your piece there, okay? And then your circle would go on top like that, okay? And then we need a little love from me to you. I did not bring a block. Christine to save the day, you guys. I don't know what I'd do without her. And my black ink. So Valentine's Day, guys, is coming up. Does anyone do Valentine's Day? Does anyone do anything special? Anyone go out? What do you guys do for Valentine's Day? Wow, that was crooked, you guys. Let's try that again. That's much better. Okay, so here we go. I'm off camera again, you guys. I'm probably getting my head. Here's our sentiment. And all I'm going to do is take my scissors and cut at a slight angle. Hello, Kenzie. Welcome. Okay, so here's our label. Now you've got your ribbon piece, you've got your circle on, you're going to place your label here, like so. Okay, make a bow using your bow maker. I gotta get this piece a little bit longer, guys. Okay. So we've got our bow. Okay. And our bow goes like so. Okay. And then we will do the inside of our card. And we're going to pull out our Happy Valentine's Day. And stamp that on the inside. There we go. Well, maybe we need some hearts. There's these cute little hearts. Do we have some? I thought I brought some Flirty Flamingo. Maybe I didn't. Oh, because I was going to stamp this in black, but we already stamped it, so we will just stamp them in red. There we go. Happy Valentine's Day. Sometimes we do something, sometimes we don't. This year, since we're moving into a house, that is going to be, that's going to be our Valentine's, our Christmas, everything all in one. So probably the best gift I could get my husband. He turns 50 on the 9th of February. So he's getting a house for his birthday. You can't top that. Like, and then we'll adhere this to the inside of our card. Oh my, Cricket, you guys. That is the name of the day today. Cricket Monday. Okay, so I will bring out our card. It's completely finished. And there we go. So what do we got here, you guys? Whoops. Mary, your husband isn't the romantic type, but you do fun stuff for the grandkids. Yay. I love doing fun stuff for the kids. My kids are getting to the point where, like, my daughter is fine with it, but my youngest son is like, oh, Mom, don't embarrass me. So you can't send me love notes in my lunchbox anymore because that's not cool. So here are the 3 cards we made today. Yes, you can still get this class. The 3 cards are $17 plus shipping. You have until, I believe, like the 10th is what I said, to get the kits for these cards yet. Like I said, I did not put out an RSVP or anything like that. So you can still get these kits through the 10th, and then I'll work on them after that and get them shipped out to you guys. Let's see. What else do I have for you? Mimi, your church is having a Valentine's tea to raise money for foster children. Oh, that is really good. Our church is having a Valentine's Day. I need ideas for fun place cards. Well, the Bumblebees would make a really good, cute little place card, especially for kids. You could put the little bumblebee in the corner, and it's got its heart on it. That would be really cute. And you could use the DSP that goes with it, or if you have any of the sale-a-bration paper, there's some Valentine's paper in there too. That's really pretty. The Bumblebee set is really cute. There was another, I didn't get that set, another cute heart Valentine set. Is there a theme for the party? You could go based off the theme too. Kenzie, you said be my Valentine bundle would be perfect. Yep, absolutely. So that's what I had for you guys. Like I said, if you are trying to contact me in the next few weeks and you haven't heard back from me, I usually try to respond that same day. I know I've let a few things lapse over the last week, so reach out to me again if I haven't gotten back to you. I might need a reminder. So like I said, you could RSVP for this class and any of, I'll quick show you guys, I'll pull out all the cards again real quick. Okay, so this Saturday, Stamp a Stack, 16 cards, 4 designs, in person and online. Okay, so these, oops, this one's not finished yet, guys. Remember, I have a label issue that I'm going through, but there's gonna be a label on here. This card flips up like so. This card, and this card. You get ribbon, you get the pack of paper, you get the gems that go with it. We have technique, Wednesday the 7th. We are focusing on the brayer. These are 4 cards for the brayer. Ooh. There we go. Be easier if I just set them down. Okay. So there we go. Here's our 4 cards using the brayer. We'll go over all sorts of brayer techniques with that. Then we have our scrapbook class on the 20 something. Here's our layouts for that. Okay. And we have card buffet coming up. I don't have all the cards finished. That is going to be in person and online. Friday the 16th, it'll be online. And Sunday the 18th, it will be from 10 to 2 here in the Hive. Here are 2 of the cards we'll be making. So with that being said, you guys can find me at Gina L. Buelow, GINALBUELOW @gmail.com. Email is probably the easiest way to get a hold of me. Like I said, my phone is not working so great. Otherwise, 920-251-3618. If you want to get a hold of me, text me, whichever. So my next goal is to work on getting an email out to you guys. Make sure you follow my glitter and ink page. You know, when Christine's out of town and stuff, she can't update you. So that is the place where you guys can find all of my updates. When, you know, like I sent a reminder that I changed the time for today. That was on my Facebook page. Christine is out of town, so she can't, you know, communicate all that stuff to you guys. So make sure you guys go over there and follow me there. Any questions, always feel free to contact me. Thank you for all of your support. I appreciate it, and all of your patience. Mimi, you said you don't have the B set, but foil sale-a-bration paper is a good idea. You're welcome. And you know, if you have any hearts or anything, or freehand some hearts, something like that would be cute, or even some cute little flowers. Since it's a tea, you could use any type of flower, you know, make them Valentine themed colored and go from there. So thank you for tuning in today and joining me, and I'll stay in contact with you guys, and I'll let you know how things go along the way. So have